A queen's crown, the weight of our world. We carry so much, the weight of our responsibilities, the expectations placed upon us, and the roles we fulfill every day. It's a heavy burden, but we carry it with grace and resilience. Black women, we are the backbone. We support each other through thick and thin, lifting each other up when the world tries to bring us down. Our strength is unparalleled, and our unity is our power. We are mothers, daughters, sisters, and friends. We nurture, we guide, and we protect. From the youngest to the oldest, we share a bond that transcends generations. Our love and care are the threads that weave the fabric of our communities. We are the strength of our families and communities. We lead with compassion and wisdom, ensuring that our loved ones are safe and supported. Our leadership is often quiet, but always impactful, shaping the future for those who come after us. But who holds us up? In moments of exhaustion and doubt, who is there to lift our spirits? We often find ourselves carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, with little time to rest or reflect. Who asks us how we feel? Our emotional well-being is just as important as our physical health, yet it is often overlooked. We need spaces where we can express our feelings without judgment, where our voices are heard and valued. This is a conversation we need to have. It's time to break the silence and address the mental health challenges we face. By sharing our stories and experiences, we can create a supportive community that prioritizes mental wellness. It's time to talk about mental health. Our mental health matters. Our well-being is important. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Taking time for ourselves allows us to recharge and continue to be the pillars of strength for our families and communities. This isn't about being weak. It's about being honest. Acknowledging our struggles and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. We must be brave enough to confront our challenges and take steps towards healing. It's about taking care of ourselves, the way we take care of everyone else. We deserve moments of joy and relaxation, time to reflect and grow. By prioritizing our mental health, we can continue to be the strong, resilient women that our communities rely on. The legacy we carry, from mammy to superwoman. We are raised to be strong, to endure, to never complain. From a young age, we are taught that strength is our birthright and our duty. We see it in the women around us, in our mothers, grandmothers, and aunts. They are the pillars of our families, the ones who hold everything together, often at the expense of their own well-being. From the time we are girls, we see the women in our lives carry burdens with grace. They manage households, work multiple jobs, and still find time to nurture and care for everyone around them. Their strength seems boundless, their resilience unbreakable. We admire them. We want to be like them, and so we learn to do the same. We learn to do the same. We mimic their actions, their attitudes, their unwavering resolve. We take on responsibilities beyond our years, believing that this is what it means to be a strong black woman. We help with chores, we take care of younger siblings, and we strive to excel in everything we do, all while maintaining a brave face. But this strength, passed down through generations, can become a burden itself. The expectation to always be strong, to never show weakness, can be overwhelming. It can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of isolation. We carry the weight of these expectations on our shoulders, often without realizing the toll it takes on our mental and emotional health. We're expected to be strong even when we're hurting inside. We are taught to hide our pain, to put on a brave face, to keep going no matter what. This can lead to a cycle of suppression, where our true feelings are buried deep within us, only to resurface in moments of vulnerability. We smile through the pain, we laugh to hide our tears, and we push through the hardest of times, often without seeking help. We are told to pray it away, to push through it. Faith and perseverance are instilled in us as coping mechanisms. We turn to prayer, to meditation, to moments of solitude, hoping to find solace and strength. We push through physical and emotional challenges, believing that our faith and determination will see us through. But sometimes, the weight of it all becomes too much to bear alone. But our pain is real, and it matters. It is important to acknowledge our struggles, to seek support, and to understand that it is okay to not always be strong. Our pain is valid, and our experiences are significant. We must learn to balance strength with vulnerability, to embrace our humanity, and to support one another in our journeys. Only then can we truly honor the legacy of strength passed down to us, while also taking care of our own well-being. Trap 1. The silence of strength. We don't talk about our struggles. We don't want to burden others. We don't want to seem weak, so we suffer in silence. This silence is a trap. It keeps us stuck. It prevents us from getting the help we need. We need to break this silence. We need to talk to each other. We need to share our stories. Trap 2. The burden of making it. We are told that if we just work hard enough, we can achieve anything. This message is ingrained in us from a young age. We see it in movies, hear it in motivational speeches, and read it in books. The idea that hard work is the key to success is a powerful one. It drives us to push ourselves, to strive for more, to never settle. But what happens when the reality doesn't match the promise? When the hard work doesn't pay off in the way we were led to believe it would? That we have to be twice as good to get half as much. We strive for success. We climb ladders. We attend countless meetings, give presentations, and take on extra projects. We are constantly trying to prove ourselves, to show that we are capable, that we belong. But this constant striving can take a toll. It can leave us feeling exhausted, burnt out, and questioning our worth. We push ourselves to the limit. We work late into the night, sacrificing sleep and personal time. We take on more than we can handle, believing that if we just work a little harder, we will finally make it. But this relentless pursuit of success can be damaging. It can lead to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of never being good enough. But this pressure to succeed can be overwhelming. It can feel like a heavy weight on our shoulders, a burden that we carry with us everywhere we go. We may start to feel like we are constantly falling short, like we are not living up to our own expectations or the expectations of others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. We can feel like we are not enough, like we are failing. These feelings can be compounded by the pressure to present a perfect image to the world. We may feel like we have to hide our struggles, to put on a brave face and keep going, even when we're struggling inside. This can be incredibly isolating, making it hard to reach out for help or to admit that we are struggling. We need to give ourselves permission to rest, to breathe, to not be perfect. It's important to remember that we are human and that it's okay to take a break, to step back and recharge. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. By taking care of ourselves, we can be more resilient, more focused, and ultimately more successful in the long run. So let's give ourselves the grace to rest, to breathe, and to be kind to ourselves. Trap 3. The disconnect from our bodies. We are taught to ignore our bodies, to push through pain, to keep going no matter what. We learn to disconnect from our physical selves, but our bodies hold the key to our well-being. When we ignore our bodies, we ignore our mental health. We need to reconnect with our bodies, to listen to what they are telling us, to give ourselves permission to rest and heal. Breaking free from these traps starts with awareness. We need to recognize the ways in which we have been conditioned to neglect our mental health. We need to unlearn the harmful messages we have internalized. This is not easy work. It takes time, it takes courage, but it is possible, and it is so worth it. Healing begins when we start listening to ourselves, when we start honoring our needs, when we start giving ourselves permission to feel all of it. The joy, the pain, the anger, the sadness. It's about finding what brings us peace, what makes us feel alive. It's about reclaiming our time, our energy, our power. You don't have to do this alone. There are resources available to help you on your journey. Therapists, support groups, online communities. Reach out. Ask for help. You deserve it. Taking care of our mental health is an act of revolution. It's about reclaiming our narrative. It's about choosing ourselves. It's about living our lives to the fullest, with joy, with purpose, with peace. We deserve to be well. We deserve to be whole. We deserve to be happy.